What's up, y'all? This is Daniel.
And this your boy Damo.
This your boy Lavonte. And this the Born Leader Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome everybody to the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast. This is the Heel Edition. And you
Here
know
we go.
how it go. It start off with the Judgment Day. To my right, your left, this is Mommy.
Boo.
and right in front of you, you got two people without belts.
I'm gonna put the chair right there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna actually blank you out right there.
Hey, no, but
And why is she leaning? She trying to scrap like nigga.
She been drinking, nigga.
She been drinking.
She been going through a lot.
That was a devastated loss.
Shut up. Anyway.
Hey, to my left, your right, this is the Mr. Blue Check Man, WWELavonte.
What up, Bianca Belair? I still love you, baby.
Even though I got to buy a plaque from you today. Hey, you know what? You had a free fucking plaque, and you ain't got to spend it. You got to wait.
I actually bought another one.
You did?
I bought a smaller one that's coming in the mail.
Okay.
I mean, it was on sale.
Right. To my right, your left, you got 121 dead. Don't forget the motherfucker yo.
What up, y'all? You know what it is.
Yeah. It's still. I forgot the song. I forgot the song.
That's what you get.
Look, I'm the one. Day one. Dom. Mo.
You gonna be the only one in a minute.
For real.
I had to wear my hat today because the bloodline is over.
That's gonna be a throwback.
Man, for real.
I ain't even getting enough
real.
wears out of this.
Man, that's going to be a throwback.
And Jamie ripped up my finger.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga,
You still got it. You holding
that-
on to it.
that's good for February. Nigga, be like Black Power, nigga.
Consideration paid for by the following.
If y'all order anything, and I mean anything, it could be a keychain, it could be a WWE belt, it could be the t-shirt, it could be anything, right? If y'all order anything from WWE Shop, click the link at the bottom. It will be the first link. It's going to say Lavonte affiliated WWE Shop link. Click that link. It's going to send you straight to WWE Shop, and you just place your order. It's nothing. You're not paying nothing extra. Only thing is when you check out, I just get a little kickback because it's Bianca Plex is getting kind of expensive.
Hey.
So if y'all could do me that favor, click that link and make y'all purchase. Thank you. I will appreciate this Night of Champions review. We gotta go through
Gotta
this.
do this.
Hopefully I don't cry.
Yeah, if you cry.
Let's start with let's go in order. It kicked off, which I was actually confused about. They kicked off with the World Heavyweight Championship match, Seth Rollins versus AJ. And I will say, for you to say that they trying to put this title as like the main title and it kicks off the show.
You don't kick off with the shit.
That I was kind of confused on that. Like, okay. I thought they were going to kick off with the IC title.
Then they
but
said it was a triple main event.
yeah, let me tell you
So
something.
that means that title wasn't a main event.
Let me tell you something, WWE. There's no such thing as a 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5. It's only one. Whatever closes the show is the main event, sir. I don't know who started this triple main event shit.
But the world champion was the first match.
Man, the one
Nigga,
that you've been
that's the
praising.
pre-show.
Yeah, the one that
You put it on the pre-show. That's what happened. You put it on the pre-show.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but
It definitely close to it.
Yo.
It was the closest.
Welcome to the main event. Our first match is the match that y'all came to see.
only why I thought that. Well, let me cut them some bail. This is what I think that happened. I think that, and I don't think that this really happened. I'm just trying to, talk shit.
Champions, but
Yeah.
the championship match you want to see is the first one.
I think it was like Seth and Becky wanted to get out of there as soon as possible because their matches was back to back, and maybe it was like, let's just put our matches back to back so we can just leave early because we got a kid.
They do fucking mixed tag team.
No,
shit.
no.
That's
You making up some bullshit.
Yeah, I
right
mean-
there. You reaching like a
I was reaching, but I'm saying
You reaching. No. The reason why they kicked this shit off, and honestly, I'm gonna praise Seth Rollins and AJ Styles because they put on a hell of a motherfucking match. They didn't?
we'll get to it. I mean,
We at it, nigga.
but I think that because I think it's a part 2 to what I'm going to say. I just think that if we're talking about wrestling match, pro wrestling, they did, but I don't think storytelling it was there. Only storytelling was there is when he like act like he hurt his ankle at the end. He was selling the ankle.
I don't think this was supposed to be drama. I don't think it was supposed. I think the match alone, because we really didn't know who was gonna win. We had a glimpse, but we didn't know. And it was a technical match, and it was moves. Like, you see moves and flips and all kind of different stuff. It was more of a like, where have you been for the last 20 years, nigga? This is a 20-year rematch.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it was. It wasn't because it was a babyface versus a babyface. Like you said, it was.
Well, AJ was working more heelish, but in the match, but it was babyface versus babyface.
But it was a technical match. It was like watching. I'm gonna say it because you said it, and you should like this motherfucker too. It was like watching Kurt Hennig and Kurt Angle wrestle each other. Right now. That's how technical this match was.
I wouldn't give it all that, but
Oh my god, can't get this nigga no kind of fucking credit.
Mr. Perfect and Kurt Angle, and you compare AJ to, I wouldn't give you that.
You're right, because they was better.
Yeah, of course, Mr. Perfect and Kurt Angle, of course.
Perky perk.
I just think that it was a cool match. It was. I gave it a 6 out of 10. We didn't know who was gonna win. That was a good thing. Like, I really thought AJ was gonna win.
AJ was leading too long. I was like, oh, AJ about to win.
Especially when he started selling the ankle hurt, his ankle. I'm like, oh yeah, AJ about to win. And this is the way they could write him off for him to do some more other stuff. But no, he ended up winning.
What did you get a match?
I thought it was a good match, but it wasn't a great match to me. I gave it a solid 5. Yeah.
You niggas.
Yeah. No, because it was a good match, but like I wasn't like into it like that. I just wanted it to be over.
Well, I think that's the reason why they put it on the front, because y'all.
No, that's the reason why, because like it started off and it was the first match, but it didn't give me that main event feel like it was supposed to feel.
Yeah, I don't think it would. I don't think it would help main event.
Because I'm gonna say, from watching it from eye vision and watching the match, I can't give it no less than a 7 as far as the eye vision.
Okay,
but like you said, the feel of it. If they would have put the feel as a main event and had me doing the shit all through the night, all through, then yes, it probably would have been a motherfucking 10. But if we talking about the feel of it, then all right. I got you.
At King of the Ring, when they win at the main event, King of the Ring, it's a big win. But it's only for a fucking title that you don't see. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no belt, nothing. It's just you won the King of the Ring.
That'll give you a crown.
This is Knights of Champions. No, but I'm saying, this is Knights of Champions, right? And you're going to start the new reign with a new championship. You're going to start it with the first fucking match?
You also have to think about
that shit away.
They in Saudi, so it's different. I always get at that pass. Like, it's a different feeling. Like, they can do that. Like, it's not like they're in America.
I don't think you do that.
I don't think they would have did that out here.
I don't think, even though it's in Saudi, I don't think that, I'm agreeing with y'all with the match being first. I don't think that you blow it off and put it first because you're in Saudi. No. I believe you start that off with fucking a match that didn't have a title on it.
No. Yeah.
No, but they always say you're supposed to start off big and end big, too.
You could have started off with Brody and Cock.
Who?
No. Wow. Yo. Brody and Cock. I was so confident. Wow. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Whoa! Wow!
Yo!
That was crazy.
That was wild!
Wow!
Nigga.
What the fuck?
Hey, that wasn't one of them ones I was seeing. I was playing with.
What the fuck?
No, nigga.
That's you.
Hey, but you know what? It's crazy that I missed up the first two letters.
This is it.
Yeah. Like,
what?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
How the fuck you do that?
That's crazy.
Oh, no.
Yo.
That's the theme of the day.
Bro.
That's, huh?
Yeah, that was.
That nigga said, what? Hey, the look, first of all, when you rewind the tape, the look this nigga gave me,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. Did I say Brody and Cock?
Yo, that was crazy.
But that match could have been first.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Protein cut.
Yeah.
Nah,
I wouldn't want to see that ending.
Oh my god. No, but I give it a 6. It ain't getting no higher than 6. What'd you give it? I don't know.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next match. Now that's why I say this leads into what I'm saying on this match, or the previous match. And I stand on what I say, and I said it on Twitter. Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. I'm gonna say off top, 7.5, better than the first match. You wanna know why? Because it had okay wrestling. They kind of messed up. And Cody, not Cody. Seth and AJ kind of messed up.
Mm-hmm.
They messed up a few times. They botched a few stuff. But Becky and Trish, it was a good match. It was storytelling, and at the end, it continued. Mm-hmm. A whole nother different feud continued, and the storyline continued with Joey Starks. So
breaking in somebody new.
Yeah,
exactly. So that's why I gave it. People on Twitter like how. That's why I gave it a 7.5 because it was storytelling in the middle of the match.
See but
I'm into storytelling.
I agree with you, but like the first match didn't have a storyline.
It kind of did. Like,
do we both want to be the champion?
No,
that didn't have a storyline.
That's the end of a fucking tournament.
But that didn't have But the Becky, I'm talking about. So the Becky and Trish, it didn't have a story. They made a story,
match.
but they made a storyline in there into the match.
But the match was a storyline for the last
prior
2 months.
Well, when I say storyline, I mean like when Trish was walking around the ring talking shit.
Yeah.
She a slapper. She was doing shit like.
But that's a rivalry match that built up during the match and after the match.
Yeah.
So that's why the storytelling is still being told because it continued.
But that could have been a storytelling match with AJ and Seth.
How?
But Seth was out for 2 weeks doing other shit, and AJ had to hold it down himself. So you couldn't tell them stories for 3 weeks.
But yeah, they never came like head to head for not one time
Because he was gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They could have though. Seth could have, but Seth was gone for 2 weeks.
I'm not about
Seth, they was running fucking.
Where was AJ at?
They was running Seth Rollins packages for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And Seth Rollins packages didn't say shit about AJ. They was talking about Roman.
Yeah.
And his opponent was AJ. And then when AJ came the Monday before, I don't know if it was SmackDown or Raw. He came on one of them. And he was like, he was too busy doing movies, and I don't know if he's more, if the title is more important to him, or is it more important for him to do movies? Like, he was trying to hold it down himself, but it just wasn't there. Like they was trying to put the title, the tournament as a storyline. It's like, no, we need more than that.
Yeah.
So that's why I say
Corey Gray was the motherfucker. That motherfucker was like, what did he say? He said, I'm wondering if Seth is ready for this because he been talking about Roman. All he been talking about is Roman.
Exactly.
Roman.
I'm like,
I thought he was gonna lose after that.
Yeah.
AJ was supposed to. You know what? That's probably why AJ did go heel in the match because it's like nigga, you just overlooked me.
yeah. And it's not.
But they should just turn AJ. I think they should just.
Well, they can't because AJ he got to go back to SmackDown, so there's no point of turning him if he ain't gonna see Seth. I mean, well, we'll get to Raw, but. Other than that, he's not on the same show as Seth, so to turn him is like you turn him for nothing. But I give it a 7.5. The storytelling, Trish was amazing in that match. She did have a few little hiccups, but she haven't been wrestling in a while. But
thank you, Trish.
Yeah, thank you, Trish.
Yeah, thank you. I give it a 7 because it was on Saudi end. If the outfits was different, I would have gave it an 8. But
she still looked sexy. Her.
Yeah.
Did you see when she posted that picture on Instagram?
God,
and then she had like her hair, like she could still look sexy, all
Yeah.
covered up, like
Yeah.
crazy.
I gave that motherfucker an 8.5.
Yeah.
I gave it because you know what? Becky took that shot and was bleeding. And
Mhm.
Zoe
Oh
came
yeah,
out,
Zoe.
and then
She was down there for in there.
for a while.
I think that's why that was the second match too, because she was under the ring before it started, so she had to sit down there for a while.
Got heat and shit.
Man,
Hurting the fuck with that leather jacket.
so that had to go second. Shit, get her ass up
I
out of
wonder if
there.
they got like a platform that you can walk under and walk up.
I don't think so,
There's something in there.
Smart.
Hopefully, there's an AC down there.
Hopefully,
man.
Yeah, I like that. Man.
I love Trish right now.
Trish is
Yeah.
amazing.
Like,
And you love her because she likes you.
Well, I was loving her before. I ordered her shirt too, and I should have did it like the 1 day to 3 day. If I would have knew that she was gonna give me a shout out.
I know.
Yeah. And I was telling Lavonte that like Trish Stratus is bringing like the element to the women's division that wasn't there before. Like it's that feel like how it should have been back in the day.
Yeah.
It is, but you know what I think is it's too much on Becky, right? And don't get me wrong, you could write Becky off if you wanted to, but it's on Becky. It's too much on Becky. You can literally have her going and say the same shit to Bianca. You can have her say the same shit to Rhea. You can have her say the same shit. And like, you got to thank me too.
Yeah.
Like, you only here. You got to thank me too.
Yeah.
And we only getting this one story.
That's like a acknowledge me type of thing.
Yeah.
But I think it needs to carry. I don't think it needs to just stay on Becky too much longer. I think it needs to. Becky gonna take a hiatus or some shit, and then she be like, you get these young girls out there. Maybe you get the woman tag team.
Oh yeah.
Not Candace.
But the other ones, yeah.
And have them be a part of Trish Stratus Appreciation Crew. I don't fucking know what you call them.
Like that Jericho Holic shit. Yeah.
The next match is the IC title match. The Gunther
This was
versus
a fucking good.
Yeah.
match.
Ali was in.
Mustafa Ali, yo, he was out there.
Can I tell you, I didn't like that nigga 3 weeks ago.
You didn't like that nigga months ago because I used to be like
I was trying to get the closest date to the last time I liked him.
Yeah.
But that nigga performed, and I'm so mad that he didn't beat Gunther.
Oh wow, this is a different Damo.
This is because you know what? Nigga hit his move, and then it wasn't no interference. It was just a straight up fight.
Yeah.
And I don't give a damn. Gunther is great. Gunther, I will tip my hat off to Gunther, my nigga. I like Gunther. But ain't no way you should have won that motherfucker clean. I don't give a damn. You shouldn't. Not with him doing all that shit.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have won that clean.
I told you he was good. They just was just showing how good he was.
Yeah.
That nigga and then the nigga had the suicide note on the fucking Instagram and shit and some other shit. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see that shit.
He said if I didn't win this belt, I just don't know. I don't deserve it. If I don't walk out of Sami with the belt, I'm like, this nigga is crazy.
Man.
Yeah, but
I gave that match I gave it a 6.5. Can I put my half on there? 6.5.
You didn't see the emotions in this?
Nah, for real, I gave it a 7. That was it. That was 7.
I don't want to know what you give a 10. We gonna find out.
Nothing got a 10.
Bianca versus is a 10.
Nothing got a 10 on this here. What you give it?
I give it a 7.
See?
Give it a
What you
7.
give it? You might give it a 9.
Gave it an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gave it an 8.
It's not that far from 7.
Yeah, it's 2 steps up.
It's 1. Well, yeah,
No,
the half.
he going to half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he count everything. God damn.
Oh, it's 1.5 then, nigga.
This match I gave it 1. Just not because of her, not because mommy. Rhea Ripley versus Natalya.
0.
Why
What?
did they?
We caught that shit.
I did say it was gonna be a
We
squash,
called-
but I
we called
didn't
that
take it
squash.
serious.
He didn't take it serious.
Yeah, we caught that.
I didn't think it was gonna be really serious. I thought she gonna get like a little sharpshooter or something in there.
You was supposed to.
But remember, we talked about how Rhea Ripley gonna show her dominance, right? What she did.
Yeah, but it was, bro. But when I say dominance, I mean like beat the hell out of her. Not just
She beat the hell out of her.
not just dominate, interrupt, and then she do some little moves, and then she beat her. Like I wanted her to be like talking shit,
Going back to,
just whooping the shit out of her, like
I don't
moving the fucking thing and slamming on the concrete, like really beating her ass.
Yeah.
Like
I think because the Seth and AJ went over and they started chopping time off.
They had
I
to
think
catch
they
up.
looked at that one and was like, well,
see, I don't get. Well, yeah, I do get it. I was about to say because that's just. I be thinking just like my mind be thinking just like United States, Canada. Like we got the network. Like nigga, you own the network. You can go as long as you want, but they still pay per view somewhere else, like
they
in the
still
world.
got that venue and whatever the fuck the time frame that they got, the security and all that. Time is money, nigga. So
Yeah, I get it.
I think they got bumped. I think it was supposed to be because I'm sorry, you don't take Natalya and put her in these places and not give her. The police put you in a sharpshooter so you can break out. If you're gonna lose, she's gonna lose. Let her lose, but you gotta put her in a sharpshooter one time.
I feel like you don't take nobody all the way to Saudi just to let them lose that. Yeah, it's like, bro, you took that long ass flight for what?
Mommy was out there, had more fun at the fucking shit, hanging out with
Shit,
LA
man.
Knight. Yeah.
Her fucking
Yeah.
the entrance alone was longer than the fucking match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it a 1. I wish we could skip this match.
It never happened. I gave it a 0.
So the heartbreaking match.
No, first of all, you skipped her and went to this because she was first.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Because I tweeted you afterward and said, Mommy got to show you how to keep a belt.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I did.
Well, my thing was.
Yeah, you wanted to try to get past Mommy.
Well, probably because the match was so short. You was right though. You did too.
I know.
Um,
I'm always right.
well, I mean, we can skip it if you want.
No, we ain't have to. Already here.
So Bianca Belair
B.I.
versus Asuka. I don't have nothing to say. Y'all can take it over. I'm just gonna say bullshit. I give it a 0.
A 0.
The match was horrible.
Horrible.
Asuka didn't know what she was doing. She was botching.
Oh, God. Here we go. Botch King.
She did the whole miss, which I told you she was going to do again. Like, we tired of the miss. We over the miss. I would say,
But see,
not to be biased, I mean, I would say, to take the bias out, that was a clever way to use the miss by putting it on her hands and then her going for the KOD, it was clever. What I hated was the kick. The kick was she hit Bianca with a kick. Bianca screamed. Then she hit her again with a kick and then pinned her. The way she pinned it was just like this. It was like a bum-ass ending. Like, if you would go do something, kick her in the head, go on the top rope, do like a bomb and drop down on her and then pin her. Like, that little weak-ass kick was like, you lost to a kick? Like,
but yo, it was a kick in the back of the head.
No.
it was weak. I think if she would have went to the top rope and dropped like some kind of elbow or did some kind of like fucking something and then pinned her.
But see, you don't forget, but that mid shit in your eye, that's excruciating pain. So she's focusing on that. So that kick is just added to it. So you got to think that she was in some fucking pain. And that's how she didn't lose like a straight up. She lost because she cheated.
Yeah, but if she was in pain with the miss, right? So
Yeah.
she missed her and she sewed the miss when she was like, she started wiping her eye. Then she kicked her. Then she kicked her again.
Yeah.
And then she pinned her with her arms down and Bianca was just laying like that. She wasn't doing the Now Bianca would have been like shaking her head and then like the way she pinned her. I don't know if Bianca messed up because the way Asuka pinned her was like her arms down, meaning like you can't rub your eyes. Now Bianca would have been trying to fight to get out the pin.
That would have made more sense.
It would have made more sense because her eyes is fucked up.
Yeah.
But I just think the ending was weak. The match was good. I'm gonna say that the match was good. The ending was horrible.
The match was cool, but I don't like the finish. I don't like
Horrible.
I'm gonna tell you when Bianca had her up on her shoulders and she rubbed her eyes and shit.
It wasn't even that much on her eyes.
I'm sorry. If you don't finish this motherfucking KOD,
Yeah.
you gotta finish. It ain't.
Man, well, it's like being pepper sprayed, because that's an effect. Like
Yeah.
even if it's right here, even if like you inhale that shit, it affects your whole face. Because that's the idea of it.
I agree with you, but you in the middle of a fight and you already got it here. You finish that, then you take the time or whatever, and you try to get it up in the corner. Then you let her come kick you. That's how you finish.
I will say that was better. Yeah, that would have been better if she would have did the KOD.
Yeah.
and
then went to like the corner. Yeah, like you said, like went to the apron. I mean, like the corner and was doing this. And then she got up to grab the referee because like if the referee would have came to her and checked on her,
Trying to like find her way.
and then the referee would have picked her up to like help her, like not help her see, but like picked her up from the corner, and then Asuka would have came like a kick, a hard ass kick. Then that would have made more sense. Yeah, it'd been knocked out. Yeah,
Rap.
that would have been hard.
But the shit that I'm look, come on, bro. Let me get
That was horrible. That ending was horrible.
It was. I don't like Asuka winning. I don't like it.
And y'all did that shit out there because if y'all would have did that show here, it would have been a fucking
But
riot.
I'ma tell
y'all
you-
know not to do that at WrestleMania. It would have been fucking.
It would have been ape shit.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that. But they couldn't do it. Especially when some little kids come out. Oh,
Man.
no, you cannot do it. But my
The kids, nigga, me.
My problem with this is that they've been booing. They booed her there too.
A lot of people said that. I didn't hear the boos.
They say booed her, and they also was yelling.
Bianca lost because of that one-handed shit. When that woman fell on her face, they said, "Nah, we gotta take the bet off for her."
Oh.
That's what happened.
When she jumped.
Yeah, when she was like this, she was doing this shit, and she fell. They're like,
Nah, that was her fault.
You would think.
Yeah, just like her laying on the ground like this.
Yeah. But when she went like
As
this,
soon as they said 3, she started doing. Oh my god, bitch! If you went to this shit a long time ago,
Y'all some haters.
No,
not.
I'm just saying.
we
That's what happened.
agreeing with you.
I think they should have gave it to Io Sky if they was gonna let it. I don't think Asuka should have won.
I agree too. I really do.
Like, what do we go like?
But I think
What?
this opened up Bianca to go heel now.
Everybody keeps saying that. I don't think she gonna go heel right now.
I think she is.
I think she ain't gonna go heel until like later on this
But
year.
it gives her the option too now because she probably won't go back for the belt for a minute.
She not. She don't. I think they took her off because I think like because she go focus on the SmackDown one now. She on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So it's like okay you took the Raw from me.
So you about to get the mommy versus
No,
mommy got SmackDown.
listen, they go switch.
Asuka,
Asuka's still on SmackDown.
I got it. Mommy still got SmackDown belt.
Yeah, but they go switch.
Nigga, you been saying that for a month now.
They got to switch. I mean, eventually they got to switch.
They ain't good. Who knows? What the
Only
fuck
why.
they,
Only
who
why.
know
No.
what they gonna
Only
do,
why.
they
No.
clearly not doing
Only
nothing.
why. Let me tell you why. Only why they haven't switched because they wanted to make Bianca Belair run longer. She went to 420. she went to 420 days. So now they can switch. They only did that for Bianca. I bet you probably not this Friday, but the next coming Friday or Monday, one of them, they gonna switch titles now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna wait for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
Or yeah, 2 weeks.
All right.
What you get a match? I gave it a gave it a 3.
Yo, this nigga's cold.
And it was trash. My girl didn't win. Like, what do you want me to give it? Like, what the fuck?
I gave it a 6.
6?
I gave it a 6.
I gave it a 5.
Yeah, I gave it a 6.
Cody Rhodes versus Brock.
Oh my god. Can I tell you what I gave it?
Yeah,
0.
I gave it a 3. I don't think we needed this match.
At fucking all.
We did not need Cody Rhodes versus Brock.
How the
again.
fuck you go to halfway through the match to realize I can use my cast? You dumb motherfucker.
And only why I gave it 3 because of that, because of storytelling. It was
Yeah.
storytelling.
Like,
Like,
you went halfway through the fucking match and realized you could hit.
You got a fucking cast. Yo, you can go watch old wrestling shows and know that when a motherfucker had a cast on, they use that motherfucker.
Damn.
and I don't like the fact that he passed out because of an arm
He
lock.
ain't Liv Morgan.
But I feel like I feel like when you pass out, it's like a sleeper
Yeah,
hold.
nigga, this your arm.
Yeah, but a lot of people,
Hold on.
a lot of people's like the pain. If you have a lot of
Hold on.
pain, it
If
can
you have-
shut your body down or something like that.
It can't. That tremulous pain can knock you out.
But I don't like that storytelling. My
Like
storytelling
for
is you bleeding and you pass out. You get in a sleeper hold. Somebody choke you out. You pass out. An arm lock. I don't see it.
Have you ever seen like I don't know if you ever seen movies or some shit where like they work in the docks and that fucking thing fall on somebody's leg and the motherfucker just over there asleep.
Yeah.
That's because they passed out because the pain was extraordinary.
But I don't like it as a storyline. Like
I don't like that story.
If
I
you-
don't like the fucking match.
if you look at all the other past matches that people passed out, Stone Cold is in blood with a sharpshooter. He passed out.
That makes
You
more
see
sense because you're
people-
losing blood. And
Yeah,
you're choked
you
out
see
and shit
people
like
getting
that.
choked out with a
a bag.
sleeper or something. I don't see an arm lock. Oh, he passed out.
Can I ask you another question? That Kimura lock works your motherfucking shoulder or your elbow, right? Why the fuck he got a fucking wrist cast on?
Who? Cody?
Cody.
No, but I think it is like on like the forearm part when he do it.
No. His shit is in a chicken wing. It's like wrapped like
But I
that.
think it's the elbow joint.
But they were saying his whole arm was.
They
was,
said the forearm
was
to the
broke.
elbow.
Yeah.
This part, I don't know, it's this part down here is broke.
But your elbow was still flexible. If your elbow is broke, nigga, that shit is in a straight L. That nigga, this shit don't make no fucking
Now
sense.
you reaching. Now I can't reach. I can't reach when I say you can't pass out from my arm.
Yeah.
Like your arm being in
I
pain.
didn't say you was reaching there. I just said you can. Like, you fucking can.
Yeah, but see,
how the fuck this nigga? Okay, if his arm was broke from the same fucking hole, how the fuck was he still able to put him in the same fucking hole? It was because it's supposed to be the shoulder and his back.
Well, no, because of probably because of the sling, whatever the cast was helping him.
yeah, he has support from
I
the
don't know,
cast.
nigga. I gave it a 3. I gave it a 3.
I gave
Like,
it a fucking 2.
it was horrible.
Because this nigga went halfway through the match, hit the nigga in the head with the cast. But you didn't bust. Pause.
Yo, yo, he didn't what?
He can't.
He didn't what? Yo,
I said
yo.
Brody and Cox already. I'm not about to do it again.
Oh my god.
But
This guy.
he didn't hit him in the head and split his head open and made him bleed. Yeah, he was looking for him. He was
He was
reaching.
I would say this
I'm
match
mad.
is trash.
It was definitely trash.
The main event,
All right.
the tag team championships, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Roman and Solo.
Was this a man event?
Yeah. And
Wait.
you said, huh?
They said it was 3 main events, right? So what was the 3? It was the tag team, the Brock and Cody, and what else?
In the championship.
And Bianca.
No, the championship, the Seth versus AJ. Seth versus AJ, Brock and Cody.
So they opened up with a main event.
yeah.
No, that's a Broadway event.
That's
That ain't no main event.
It was the main event for what's the shit called before pre-matches? What's it called?
pre-show.
Pre-show. It was the main event for the pre-show.
That
That was hard.
that's a Gondo event.
You said that the Usos couldn't travel.
I thought they could.
Yeah,
They came
getting in.
out.
Yeah,
Hey, nigga. Y'all can go. We the ones, nigga.
They super kicked the shit out of Solo.
Oh, so we not talking about the whole match? We're just getting to the point?
yeah.
All right.
What was in the match that stood out?
I don't remember. Oh, Roman running like a bitch?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. When I was at work because it was in the morning time, and when Bianca lost, I checked out. I ain't gonna lie. So,
It was a lot of a lot of theater shit in it at first. A whole lot of talking and back and forth.
Always.
It was real slow.
yeah, they did the whole when he came out. The whole entrance was like damn near 20 minutes, like just for them to come out there and do that.
Roman is a bitch. They made his character a bitch. He was running like a bitch. He was running, and he was always jumping out the ring.
And he was telling Solo to do it. You
Telling
do it.
someone to do it.
Solo, yeah.
Like, and Solo gonna get tired of that shit, spite the fuck out that nigga. But it gets down to nitty gritty. Fuck this shit. Fuck that all that shit in between.
Usos came out, started beating them up. I think it was KO.
Yeah.
Then he jumped in the ring, accidentally super kicked Solo. We got to say accidentally. You got to put that on there.
No,
Didn't mean to.
They kicked Sami twice though.
Yeah.
One kicked him, boom. The other one kicked him, boom. And Sami just fell to his knees.
Pause. Yo, hey, man, you over the limit.
So petty,
You over the limit. You over the limit.
That first was over the limit.
Yeah, you over, man.
Which one?
The first one.
Bro,
That one was over the limit.
we ain't repeating it, but you,
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Brody and
No, we gonna say it again,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I was over limit.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
trying to clean this shit up since.
Yo, come on, man.
Hey,
But when he accidentally kicked on, like, okay,
And he failed.
yeah.
Yeah.
this bitch ass nigga, man. This nigga's a bitch. He came in. What are you doing?
Why
I
are
had
you
it.
here?
I was in control. I
You
had
ain't
it.
helping? You ain't helping?
No, Jay is a bitch. You keep calling Roman. Jay is, man. Jay is horrible. He over there getting pushed in the
Yeah.
face. He's coming back like, come on, man.
That nigga
Jimmy
kicked
said,
the
boom.
fuck
Jimmy like,
His
I got
eye-
you.
yeah. His eyes was like,
I got you.
his eyes was like, I'm
Yeah.
tired of this shit.
Yo,
Like,
he like, man, yo, he did that. I like, that's what I'm talking about.
He was like, I'm about to do what you should have done a long time ago. Bam, kick the nigga again.
But I ain't saying his name no more. Jay's brother.
You know what Jimmy wife tweeted after that Trinity was like, that's that look you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, she know. Yeah.
Man.
That nigga nigga said, it's me and you,
Yeah.
Moose.
Yeah.
It's me, we gotta go.
Yeah.
But see, the thing when you called me, the thing that I told you, the little hidden gem is when Jay didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
And he was calling him Joe.
Yeah, you heard that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Joe. No, because Jay will call him Roman Joe. Like,
Yeah.
Joe.
He was calling by his real name.
Yeah.
He's like, let's go. We got to go.
Joe, you okay? Joe.
Yeah, Joe. He kept calling him Joe.
Do you think one of them kicks actually landed?
Yo. That wasn't no fake kick. Like,
Man.
The first one definitely
that was
was.
some
Yeah,
emotion.
the first one
No,
definitely could.
the one where he was on the mat.
Yeah.
That one.
And they said, I got you. Bow. I said, oh, yes.
Nigga.
Yes.
Now that's a story. I said that's a storyline.
I was waiting for that for weeks.
That's a storyline. And I can't believe they did it. And I didn't see that at Night of Champions. I didn't know they was going to do that at Night of Champions. I didn't know they was going to give that to them. I thought that was going to be like a Money in the Bank.
They already gave us so weak, all these weak-ass motherfucking main events.
But what I think of like when they go to Saudi, I think of like them fans don't really care. Like they don't care about the story. They just want to see like they found they here.
I'm gonna think.
They don't care about the storyline. Like
I'm gonna tell you something. And you say this a lot. You say when you go to Saudi, it's they pay-per-view, it's they shit, whatever. I agree with you to an extent. But them same wrestling fans, and the only reason why they buy the tickets is to see their favorite wrestlers that they watch on TV. They watch on the apps. They watch them. So I think they still correlate the storyline together. Of course they want to see Natalya. Of course they want to see Brock and these big names. But some of them storylines gotta stay coherent with what's really going on because they still watch the shit too.
I mean by like the match quality. Like you would have never got if you take Night of Champions and put it in Staples Center, the same matches and what happened, it wouldn't have the same effect than out there. We would have been like, what the fuck is this?
The Jimmy and Jay shit, yeah.
That's it. Only because of the ending shit. Any other if that Brock shit, we would have booed the fuck out of Brock.
But
booed
I think
him out
that's the
building.
reason why. Because when they go to these different countries, it makes it bigger.
But see what he's saying is you put together certain stuff. So like Rita and
Natalya, that wouldn't have worked out here.
That wouldn't have worked here.
Yeah.
But they wanted to see Natalya, Brock and Cody. We're tired. We're tired of fucking Brock.
That ended, we would have booed the fuck out of it. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
The pass out bullshit.
But when you go down the line, look at everything else. It's like everything else is.
Oh, so
I give it to Gunther and Ali.
Like a
that
cheat code.
Yeah.
It's a cheat code.
They already got paid.
Yeah.
It's like John Cena at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Get in, get out.
Literally. But the Uso shit still would have went.
Yeah, that would have went.
Yeah.
We would have, that would have been like the. Yeah.
Bianca shit would have, nigga, that probably would have turned that motherfucker
No. At the Staples Center,
Nigga.
they would have rioted.
I would have
right.
started it. I would have
Yeah.
been ahead of like, hey, yeah, let's go.
It would have been an ESC riot.
Wrestling's for niggas. And don't fucking forget it. Wrestling is for niggas. Yeah! Let's go!